Well, the case was cut and dried. My client is innocent and was proven as such in a court of law.
I don't know. I can't help but feel like he got away with murder. I really do.
The 6-week murder trial in the death of Tammy Holbrook ended today. After deliberating for 3 full days, the jury found defendant Avery Stevens not guilty on all counts, including first-degree murder. Holbrook was found dead on Halloween Day last year. This is the second time Stevens has faced serious charges. In 1985, he was wrongly convicted of sexual assault, for which he served 16 years in prison before being exonerated by DNA evidence. Stevens recently filed a lawsuit against the Sheriff's Department for that wrongful conviction. With more on this most recent...
I really can't blame anybody for losing this case. Unfortunately, you can't win them all. The really disappointing thing about this case is that you've got a murderer back on the streets, a free man. Between you and me, if they hadn't lost a goddamn murder weapon, we'd have won this case. I can promise you that. You weren't still rolling, were you?
No, that's not why we won this case. It didn't hurt our case, no. But it wasn't a smoking gun that the prosecution would have you believe anyways. Was it Tammy Holbrook's blood on it? I don't know. Maybe somebody was trying to frame my client to avoid paying out a settlement in a lawsuit. We just don't know. We probably never will.
So that's a very rough assembly of some of what I have so far. Obviously, I'll be throwing in a lot of other B-roll and, of course, parts of our interview that we'll do today.
It looks pretty good so far. Say, who was that woman toward the beginning that thought I was guilty?
Oh, I just asked a bunch of people on the street what they thought. She's just one of those people. Can I have you look right here so I can check the focus for this camera? Okay, thanks.
So, how about you? What do you think? Do you think I'm guilty?
Well, in the eyes of the law, you are found innocent. But the real focus of this video will be on the unfairness towards you and the inherent problems with our law enforcement and criminal justice systems.
Huh. There you go. Criminal justice system. Guilt and innocence, my dear, are not black and white. If innocence is pure white, then guilt is shades of gray. So you said I was found innocent, but there's no such thing. I was found not guilty. I'm just confined to the darker spectrum.
And who's at fault for that? The Sheriff's Department?
No one even wanted to entertain the idea that it could be somebody else. So they just poked and prodded and bent the story till it fit.
And that's why you're suing the Sheriff's Department.
I'm suing them because they denied me 16 years of my life. 16 valuable years that I'll never get back again. And those shades of gray, they linger. I mean, even you wouldn't say that I was innocent. You said I was found innocent in the eyes of the law.
Well, you have to admit that the missing evidence, possibly the murder weapon, sure looks like it would have pointed right back at you. The state had a solid case. Witnesses put you at the scene of the crime at the time of the murder. You had the opportunity, and some would say you had a motive.
Well, some would be lying. They don't know what they saw that day. But I know what they saw when they looked at me in that courtroom. They saw that man, that rapist, that got off just because some DNA evidence turned up. They saw the shades of gray.
It sounds like you're still not happy with the Holbrook trial, even though you won.
The only people who win in court are lawyers.
Well, for the record, I believe you're innocent. I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't be sitting here alone in a room with you now, would I?
I suppose that would be rather foolish.
You must have other supporters. Your family's on your side, right?
So they say. There's only one power that knows whether I did it or not. He abandoned me back in 1985 during the first trial, left me to rot in jail for something I didn't even do.
And you don't think that this new verdict is vindication for that? Maybe God is on your side once again.
Well, I don't know about that, but when I die and face my final judgment, I pray that it's not like that god-awful courtroom.
So I'm just gonna come out and ask it. Did you kill Tammy Holbrook?
You see, that's the problem with your little video here. Your viewers will never know, will they? I can say all day long that I didn't do it, but they're gonna believe what they're gonna believe.
So can you just say you didn't do it so I'll have it for the video?
You know you're part of the problem. You can edit this thing any way you want. You show too much of one side, and I look guilty. You show too much of the other side, and they think I'm innocent or that I got off just because the police lost the evidence. You can say you're being fair and not putting any kind of spin on this thing, but come on. You're judging me just like everybody else.
I'm really just trying to tell your story and show people how messed up this is.
Bullshit! You are no different than anyone else.
Then here's your chance to set the record straight. Did you kill Tammy Holbrook?
It doesn't fucking matter what I say.
Did you kill Tammy Holbrook?
I can't even go into a grocery store without getting looks from people judging me. They're gonna see this video and they're gonna judge me.
All right. You want judgment? I think you killed her.
Uh-huh.
I think you killed her and then you bribed a sheriff's deputy to lose the murder weapon.
This is what I'm talking about. Fucking bullshit.
What did she do to you, huh? Did she say you deserve to be in jail?
Shut up!
Did she judge you too? Did she call you a rapist?
Shut up! Shut up! She wouldn't shut up, so I shut her up, all right?